Thinking.
There you go. Not to me.
I'm not paying you $100 to drink
You
out of
looked
the
at the wrong
dog bowl
side.
anymore. You got too much money.
Say him?
Yeah,
I'm not paying him $100 to drink out of the dog bowl. He's got too much money.
That is true.
Yeah, no.
I'm kidding.
That is true. We're not. You need to pay us $100 and still do it.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're gonna drink out of the dog bowl and pay us $100?
You. Yeah.
He's like, I'm thinking about it now. He said.
Llama
Show, it sounds like.
is having a night,
I was
folks.
thinking if I had 4 or 5 suit, I might have jammed. For value.
Uh-oh. Straight for Jaywin, the bottom end. Blue Man Group Joe flops the top end. Guys, we just had set over set. Now we got straight over straight.
Every time I jam against you in the river, I'm bluffing and you call me.
The fireworks.
I want to rethink your strategy there. Bluffing the Cinnabon.
I was like, it feels
Oh
good to
my
chip the river,
goodness,
never do
this
that.
is gross here.
But then,
Both players
like, no matter what happens, we're getting it in. So
That is true.
flopping
I feel that great.
a straight.
Nobody can get away from that. It's going in.
It just played itself
I
out.
can't be like, I played it great.
You just got really lucky.
When he raised the river, I was like, I played it great. I picked a size where he's just like, he's decided to fuck with me.
Sure.
And he's like, yeah, just,
I really wish you bet really big. Then I can just call.
Jaywin bets 900. BMG Joe also picks up
I don't think I can jam.
a flush draw to go along with his nut straight. He's got the check mark. It's over.
like if we switch seats, there's no line in which I'm coming. But you might be better than me. I'm going broke.
Well, I can think about it a little longer on the river and then call.
Raise incoming.
See, I knew this might hurt me.
Looks like 2,500 is the new bet.
That was definitely thick value.
that was the
Thickest value I've ever seen in my life.
the second thickest part of my range.
Something thick up is. That sucked. That's fucking brutal.
Actually, I probably would do that bigger with the quads. Because then you could have a jack. I was just trying to like set aside like, ace high could call me. That's all the draws.
Both players flopping a straight.
But with fours, I'm like, all right. Maybe
After
queen
both
jack
players the hand before flopped a set.
or check.
Some coolers in back-to-back hands. And there's the call.
You're staring at me so intently. Absolutely captivated.
There is the club. So Blue Man Group Joe does hit his flush now.
I have no fucking idea.
That may allow Jaywin, although he does have a club in his hand,
Game. Great game.
to make it less likely that Blue Man Group Joe has clubs. And Blue Man Group Joe checks. Jaywin goes all in, and there's the bad news.
Oh my God, what is this, the fucking cooler?
Oh my goodness, 2 electric hands in a row. Jaywin is stacked there.
Pocket jacks for the kid.
Where's 75?
He's been waiting for a premium as it's getting late in the Nick game. Only 2 remain.
Oh yeah, I know the rules,
Yeah.
but like, I look at ranges, played a lot of hands.
Trying to win this damn Nick game.
And I was like, whoa, what the hell?
Yeah.
Shortstop thousands.
Yeah.
Trying not to lose 350.
Supposed to fold aces?
I feel like even more than holding PLO is a game that you really
Statute of
only win
limitations
by playing
was
it and getting
way
a
over.
feel for
It was many years
So
ago.
it's just so much more chance, and the hands run so much. You know, pre-flop they run so much more equal than in hold'em. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. You very rarely are more than like 70,
Every
30.
board is almost every board is dynamic.
And every turn in river changes the nuts. Yeah, it's
It's a fun game.
it's a very fun game.
Look at this,
And then I
Rick. You
also
see
respect,
this?
like, guys
The
who
jacks
do
runs
Oh, my
into the kings.
goodness.
5 forms of poker.
Yeah.
They can play tournament.
What looks like a good squeeze spot after BMG Joe just flats the 75 in the cutoff. And the kid just reloaded before this hand started, Rick.
Here, personality-wise, those guys tend to
Decides for a 4 bet.
just
to $1,100.
Oh my goodness.
Every single form of poker, you know what I mean?
That's probably true, but it's limit. Usually when it's a mixed game, it's limit. You talking about mixed games, or you just talking
No,
about
no,
all
no.
forms of
I'm
poker?
talking about like people who are open to playing multiple forms of
Yeah.
poker. Like they just really like getting in there. You know?
Well, mixed games are fun because you never get bored of the same game.
Also game.
Ace-5
there's
suited
games
is
like
the
7 or whatever, 2-7
New
or whatever.
big slick amongst many players.
Short deck?
They love Ace-5
I
suited.
want to learn short deck too. I want to learn short
I
deck.
mean, people.
I want to learn.
I'm like at the
short
capacity
deck.
right now. Like,
Yeah,
with the
I
baby,
definitely
it's
would
just
like
like
to
so
learn
hard to do
short deck.
anything already as it is.
What do we think, Rick? Do we 5-bet here, or do we flap the 1,100 knowing that our opponent
Well, it's just
likely to fast play whatever the holding they have?
4 cards.
for game
Goes for the
goes all in.
5-bet jam.
Yeah, for game selection, it's just
And
nice
you
to be
can't
able to
blame
go
him
and
for that.
If this game's not good, I can go play over here.
Kid quickly makes the call,
Oh my goodness. Biggest pot of the
hoping
day.
and praying that he's flipping, but instead he's dominated, and this pot's over $10,000, and we're going to need a jack and a jack only right now for the kid.
Yeah, first one's for the.
Running it 2 times.
Ten?
It's paint, but it's not a jack. Both jacks are live.
Clubs are.
The kid needs a jack. It's been a tough orbit for the kid. The biggest pot of the day goes to Jim.
At least you got rid of this bunch of.
They're
clubs.
running it twice.
My
My bad.
Give him a mono.
Thought they were just running it once.
There goes all the
The
time.
kid still needs a jack though, so it's not looking
They
good.
were hiding.
Jack and jack only.
There's the boat for Jajiki, and he scoops.
It's just brutal when you reload right before that hand starts, and then that happens.
Hey guys, Brad Owen here, and I've got a quick question for you. What would you do with the money if you turned $400 into $250,000? Well, now that dream can become a reality in the $1 million guaranteed Mega Monster Tournament at the Lodge Card Club in Austin, Texas. The event's taking place from August 3rd through August 14th. It's a $400 buy-in, and the winner will be taking home at least $250,000. It's going to be a massive tournament that you won't want to miss. If you're coming in from out of town, be sure to check out thelodgepokerclub.com/hotels. There you can find deals on a variety of hotels in the area. And if you can't make this one, don't worry, just check out thelodgepokerclub.com to see when the next big event is taking place.
Thanks, guys. 5, call, 6.
So is that smooth call?
Fold.
And I was just too embarrassed.
It's a rough call.
Oh, I appreciate it. I've done it before too. Can
I was just too embarrassed. I'm like, can you please?
You're a
tell me?
sweetheart. Was that a raise?
I said raise.
Raise, yeah, raise to 100.
Smooth raise.
Smooth raise.
That was a weird kind of a thing. It was like a single. Okay. $350.
2 raise to 350.
Snap.
3, 4, 4, 4.
All right.
5, 4.
Where's the aces again? But they're none.
Somehow they weren't afraid of my aces.
Cowboys for Blue Man Group Joe.
You just don't wake up with aces there?
Two.
Oh, the dog is here.
What's here? The dog? Oh.
That was
Oh
him?
my God.
With the big pillow?
The dog is about to enter the studio in the next couple minutes.
And Cinnabon's about to torch
It's gonna be no.
I was gonna get
his remaining stack perhaps here, going for
It's gypsy.
the raise to $1,000 with 8 high. Rick
I see it.
I lent her to him before the game.
is going to need some running cards if
You're serious?
he wants to win this pot. And spades are not available. He's going to need running straight cards or running 8s or 6s. Because you know Joe's going nowhere.
Service doesn't provide.
Makes the call.
Extra
To the turn we go.
excitement into any situation by barking.
And there is some assistance. Has 4 outs technically, but only 3 5s remain. And what will Cinnabon do here with only 1,800 in his stack? He rips it.
All in and a quick call. Cinnabon needs a 5-ball corner pocket.
Oh, God. I thought you had like ace king.
At least you're not dead.
Yeah.
I mean,
Jaywin says, at least you're not dead.
How many times are we running this? Joe likes to run it 1 time. And we are running it once. A 5 and a 5 only.
Let's see blood.
somebody,
go out the store
somebody
now.
for me, just one guy, please. The one guy for me.
We're not fucking with you.
Standing up always works. The backpack, the standing up, all that shit always works.
I wasn't in the hand. I didn't want to say anything, but when you walked, I was like,
I was thinking that, but I don't want him to like say that if you lose.
Legend says when you do that, you get
Beautiful 3-outer.
Cinnabon was already outside the studio leaving.
didn't have a backpack.
It's like $30 an hour in Vegas or something.
Okay. I got theirs.
Oh, thank you, man.
Oh boy, that's
I appreciate it.
Corona.
I think you are on the line.
Yeah, Corona,
I
please.
don't have that. Do you have a backup?
Modelo backup,
Corona lemon,
right? That's,
cranberry.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I didn't mean to answer for you, but it's a reasonable backup.
Yeah, for sure. I sauced you 5 for that. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, we're good.
Oh, we got a rematch.
How big this line is, though? This is a problem.
We have a rematch.
Part 2.
I have trouble there.
It's too big.
Cinnabon and his friend Blue Man Group Joe will go to this flop. Jack high. There's the straight for Cinnabon. And top pair, decent kicker for Blue Man Group Joe. Here we go, folks.
Cinnabon wasting no time. Flyers in $75, excuse me, as the pot builds. Because we might get it all in, depending on the runouts. How about a redraw?
Now he's got heart draw to go along with his
So calm.
flop straight.
I'm just dreaming of all-ins here, but it's going to be hard.
Very chill. Oh, really? Very chill, dogs. It's
I don't know. Blue Man Group Joe may make a play here.
I don't think he will. I think he'll be continuing, absolutely. But a raise,
It's not
not in the
related
cards.
to wolves as most dogs are, probably more so than pugs and all that shit. But, just a very old breed.
No,
Or maybe there is. Maybe there is, Rick. Let's go.
I knew he was going to grab a
Do
banana.
it. Laser
Before I
reads.
got here.
What does Cinnabon do here, though?
You're in Kentucky. Farm in Kentucky. Took a road trip there.
I mean, what can your opponent have when you have the sports smash? A jack, definitely.
Just online. I had talked with her for 2 years before I graduated.
Blue Man Group Joe drawing dead.
I don't want any of these litters, but in 2 years, I'm gonna
After
graduate in
Cinnabon
December.
calls here,
Can I get one?
Cinnabon out of position against Joe. You imagine he'll be checking and hoping that Joe fires. But the action's still on Cinnabon, contemplating a lead
From Atlanta, born and raised.
on this river, maybe to represent Busted Hearts,
You drove Denver to
March
How long
23rd.
does that take?
which he has, but he also has to strike.
Terrible time to move. You picked the worst time to move. March 14th, 2020, I moved. Right on.
Gonna go for a massive
I saw you
overbet,
on Craigslist for like 2 weeks. Like,
which is weird.
That's interesting.
This line is weird.
Yeah, those
exactly. Almost
2 days
exactly.
after everything shut down on the 12th, right?
That
Or
was
was it the 13th?
literally 2 days after that basketball game got
12th,
canceled.
yeah.
And
12th
shit
was like
went
the
crazy.
big. It was
One where
funny.
Rudy
Joe
Gobert
reaching
was
for
talking
calling
into a
chips.
fucking mic. I was watching that game with a Mavericks fan, and they shut the game down. And then they showed the clip of Rudy Gobert coughing into the mic.
Dude, that was so stupid.
This is
I remember
almost
that.
for Joe's
I
entire
actually
stack.
remember watching that
You're
during like
positive,
2020.
Talking to the
And then
mic.
it seemed like 2 days later that everything changed. Like everyone started getting COVID.
Is
All
funny?
sports
Yeah.
shut down.
I was like tracking
days.
COVID from like
Different world.
late December, and I was like, "Oh, this is going to be huge."
Yes, we are
But, like,
knee-deep
a
in
bunch of
a
months
COVID
passed,
conversation
and I was like-
that
I was
nobody
like, "Trust
wants
me,
to
it's gonna be
hear.
huge."
Really?
And then it was on.
What do you
March
think,
11th
Chad? Is
that
Blue
night
Man Group
that
Joe going to make this
My
call?
wife was just like, I
With
don't know, you're
top
just, like,
pair,
talking shit. You keep saying
decent
that, nothing's
kicker.
happening. And
I think
literally
he
the
will.
next day, the entire world shut down. I was like, I told
One
you.
for a call,
Someone in
two for
January
a
was talking
fold.
about, yeah, this virus
One
that
for a
is going on.
call,
It's crazy.
two for a
It's like, dude, it's
fold.
like- it's just
A
Alex
very
Jones shit.
polar
Like,
sizing
Overbet,
that
man.
screams nuts or air.
Stop. Like, I don't want to hear this shit.
And this, my friend,
Even if it's true.
are
I
the
don't
Stone
care.
Cold Nutter Butters.
But kind of wish there was resolution to it. There isn't.
Huh?
Like,
As we are
I know
getting
we have
into
a
calling
they,
formation,
they formed
Rick.
the committee, right? That's
Doing a little inventory on our
what
stack.
happened and all that.
You mean like
It's
how it got
it
out?
just
Is
goes
that what you
radio
mean?
silent. Like I don't know. It just our country shuts down for a very extended amount of time.
What, I mean,
All this
does-
vaccine talk, and I don't, whatever.
Makes the call.
But the reality is a lot of
Cinnabon
shit.
flopped the nuts.
Like that.
I folded 10-9.
There was a ton of shit that
gonna give you
happened during that period, and nobody knows what
Ended
happened.
up with a
Nobody knows why.
6-card straight.
This freaking roller coaster that Cinnabon's on. He was all the way up, all the way down, reloads on his last bullet, needs rudder to stay in the game, binks that, and then hits this one, both against the bracelet winner, Joe. And now he's got like a 12K stack.
I'm even. I mean, I might be down
Well,
$75.
did you not see him do the walk away?
Raises to 70.
Always works.
I didn't mention I
Zach, did you see
registered
it?
that hand at him getting stacked.
You can imagine
I
what
forgot
happened.
that he walked in.
Versace with big slick. Blue Man Group
You guys
Joe.
never look at
Even
the
walked out this door. Zach, he walks out this door.
I'm all the way out the door.
He had the door open.
And I
Way
come
out there.
back.
You're like, you turned around like, shut up.
I
For
was like,
real?
whatever. I had to come back and make sure. I was like, if you guys are fucking with me, not cool.
Joe just has the nuts, and he just like gutters them.
That was a bad gutter too, man.
It was.
Sure was.
It was
Open
runner,
that
runner.
there, like,
I picked up the gutter on the turn.
on
It
it.
was a runner.
All in
almost
for
lost
Blue
the buy
Man Group
anyway?
Joe with ace queen.
What's that?
You almost lost a buy-in?
There's the call from G Versace.
Probably a
$6,000 pot? I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Hand number 114.
You see your cards?
Oh, well,
I know I'm rooting.
Big slick versus ace queen.
It's all right. The lady's coming. Don't worry.
You got 2 flush draws. Oh, 1 flush draw.
bro, this is your chance.
Take my hand back
to
and
do the walk away.
Right now.
You said my 7 deuce is going to be good, right?
I usually win. Yes. Because I only run once or 3. I don't do every 2.
Hey,
You're
Chopper.
blocking the camera.
Block the
Yeah,
camera.
but if
They
you
want to
go
see your
there,
face
you-
when you spike that queen, Joe.
All right, we're gonna run it one time.
They're going to run it
You guys-
once.
you gotta
Big
walk
slick
away.
versus ace queen.
He can do it for me.
Joe looking for a lady.
it!
Oh, game over.
Yeah, that's tough.
Hey, there's a runner there.
Queen.
Jack.
Oh, it's a jack.
God damn.
There's a
Joe
goddamn
needs a
9 in there.
10 ball.
Sure you want to
You want to walk out the door? Hey, walk out the door.
force that monkey?
You wanted
I would have won the pot.
That was a foresight right there.
No, actually, I wouldn't have.
Don't forget to thank him. He likes it when you thank after big hands.
Yeah, that was sick.